And hello, everybody. Well, good afternoon. What a wonderful day it is. I do not believe my sister's going to show up, to be honest with you. Apparently, she really is sick. I shouldn't have made fun of her that much. But no, she's got two kids. She lives right next door to my mom. And, so it's certainly understandable. Hope you're all holding up well during this crazy time. I worked out at the airport last night. Absolutely 100% shocked that they're still sending airplanes out. But it snowed a little bit here in Minneapolis, and we worked on 22 planes last night. Sprayed them a little bit because there was a little snow, but not much. And then we put on the de-icing fluid, which amazingly, it's the consistency of motor oil. And what we do is we spray it on the wings and on the tail, and then when the snow falls, it just sort of sticks into it. And when no, I can't see you, but I can see you, I can hear you. When the plane takes off, all of this type 4 anti-icing fluid they get up to speed, it all flops off. That's always good to know, Davey. David Harris on the toilet. Fantastic. Great to hear it. I have to, as I mentioned before, I have to believe that my sister is not going to show up. I have heard nothing from her. I've given her all the information. I've made it as easy as possible for her to be on here to answer to me. Hi, Caroline. It's funny because when I'm down there checking the planes, so I'm the driver. I spray the underside of the wings, and then we got a guy that's in a boom, and so he does the other stuff. So when I get out, I'm looking at the nose and underneath the plane out. I would say they're probably half full. Yeah, I want Laura Holms too. I don't know what to tell you, Emily. She has all the information. Hi, Mom. She's got all the information. I invited her kindly. But she, here's the thing. My sister is so nice. I mean, she really is. And she does a good job. And she works for, I mentioned it before, she works for UCAN, which is in Urbandale, Iowa, and they take care of people that are down on their luck, some underprivileged people, and kids, a lot of kids too. Mom, that's David Harris. I don't think you ever met him, but I know that you and I have talked about him a lot before and how I can't get rid of him. Anyway, she does really good charity work. Yeah, my mom likes you. And but she's a nut. And if you watched with Logan Nielsen and I on Friday, you saw that my sister did nothing but heckle us incessantly. And every time we were getting on a roll and we were telling a story, my sister would pipe in with something. So, and of course she's chickened out. So here I am. I'm here. I'm just going to give her a few minutes. I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, if you're looking in the background, I found this really cool background to put up. This is the International Space Station as it traverses the world. And there's some other satellites down there. There's 3 satellites down there. You can't see them. They're underneath me. But this is all from NASA. Yeah, well, she wasn't the queen, but she was Miss Charles City. No, I don't have to. I don't have to address anybody if I don't want to. I mean, you guys can pop up whatever you want. I like to because I think other people like to see their name on the thing. Anyway, but yeah, this is NASA as it goes around. It's kind of cool. But yeah, anyway, point being, I really, really I don't know why people are flying. I don't know why people are still on planes. But we still have to de-ice them. Great. My mom's going to start heckling me now. Anyway, it would be, I mean, I thought Laura would be here. I really did. I thought she would, yeah, you don't have to, do you? By the way, David did a live stream last night. I don't know if any of you watched it. If we were watching it. We tried to promote it for you on Tuesday. You think, David? Do you think you're going to do another one? I think it's fun. I mean, honestly, and I've told people this, and I've mentioned this. For me, doing this really kind of helps my. Well, yeah, she's weak from the bottle flu. It really helps me mentally, and I just appreciate that some of you are out there watching me do it, and it's fun. I got a pretty good lineup of people. Well, they're all people that are going to be on. On Monday, I'm going to have Joe Tanner, who became famous on KQRS as the Lowry Mailman, and yeah, there's a lot of them. Yeah, a lot of planes are still flying. Now, if you're looking at that, it may also show the cargo planes, Emily, which there are way more cargo planes right now than there are commercial. You got FedEx, you got DHL, and you got some private carriers that are flying for all of them. UPS also has their own airplanes. And guess what? We get to de-ice some of those too. We got to de-ice a big 767 Kalita Air. And if you watched when they were flying people back from China on that charter, that great big 747 is Kalita Air. So they've got about 32 planes, and we got to de-ice one of them, but not one of them with the virus. Don't worry, Mom. But it was a great, big, huge plane. Why do I wear these glasses? Right. So here's the thing, David. I got a C. All right. And these give me the best view. And also people can actually see my eyes when I'm using these glasses. If I take them off, you can see my eyes too, but then I can't see anything to do all the stuff that I have to do. They don't help me see the comments. I just see the comments and then pop them up because I think that's the right thing to do. I think everybody wants to be involved. Right? No, they don't help. They don't help. But so I was thinking about things like on a day like today when I figure I'm going to have a guest and she doesn't show up because she's, liquored up. I was thinking, well, what could kill some time? And then I thought to myself, hey, it does. Hey, there's Michael Thorne, everybody. He's a good kid. Thanks for looking in, Michael. I was thinking one of the things that I, as you get older, like sometimes there's a lot of differences between things, right? So like at a certain age, you go, it changes that you, Jeff Cecil, good to see you, buddy. Thank you for looking in. When you get older, at a certain point, you say to yourself, man, I sure wish, you get a present and it's like, oh man, you got me a nose hair trimmer. But then you get to a certain age and you're like, oh man, you got me a nose hair trimmer. And I'm at that age. But I was thinking to myself, and the point being, I thought it would be fun to kill some time and take my nose hair trimmer, but not trim on my nose, shaving my whole beard. Can you hear the whiskers coming off? I wonder how long that will take. But I'm glad you're all here. Hiya, Rick. I'm glad you're all here because I'm trying to figure out whether I should do a Amish. I don't think that'll work. It's too much time, to be honest. Yeah, no, it's very. You know what? It didn't even do a good job. I probably need new batteries or a new thing or whatever. Randy and Carlo, hi, how are you? Stephen Tovar, good to see you, my friend. Hope you guys are all safe and happy. Love you too, buddy. I just saw your thing where you were not watching the news, and I would certainly encourage everybody not to watch the news. I mean, all the time. I get caught up in that. It's really easy to do, particularly when you're sitting around doing nothing, wondering what's going on. But yeah, I'm in the process. Rick, if you want to go back and look, I did one of these with Rick on Monday, and we talked a little bit about our day job, which we both love, I think, and are both now fired from. Well, not fired, but laid off. And so now we've got the process of filing for unemployment. Well, yeah, there you go. Well, you know what? So you got that nice puppy, right? You got that nice Doberman. And what I would do is I will put some peanut butter on your whiskers and let him eat them off. Because I hear that works. Yeah, you do have to stay informed about everything that's going on. And actually, I mean, you can, it's just like anything else. It's just like a weather update. What you can do, what I've got is you can set it on your phone so that, you know, it pops up and tells you when there's some news. I particularly like to have on from state of Minnesota because right now I think Governor Walz is doing a really good job. But no, that's right. Professionals, but don't watch media all the time. That's right. Anyway, so some of you are hey Travis Cole, good to see you, my friend. I hope you're well, buddy. Yeah, this is a space background. This is if you're just tuning in. This is from NASA. This is their live feed from the space station out there, and I can't tell where because it's cloudy, but it's fantastic. So one of the things that I like to do is well, this is the only no, Mom, I have not done my census. By the way, Michael, get your muse. I got a cat out in the hallway. Or news. My mom just said do your census, so there's some news for you. No, Ange, I am not. Hi, I'm glad to see you, Angela. I hope you're well up there. So I'm what I like to do is, because I know everybody, a lot of people that I know that are creatives, during this time, it's very, very difficult. Yeah, full of gas, Stephen, shove it. Because we're all used to having an outlet. Oh no, now they lost the signal. There we go. Now we're going to something else. I like to, if anybody else that's watching now is doing any kind of a live stream, please go ahead and link it in here, because I want to make sure that everybody that's doing something has at least somebody to watch what they're doing. And the reason I want to do that is because for me, this has been very, very helpful. I can tell you, I don't care if anybody watches from me. It's just the fact that I'm able to do it. And if some people look and say hello, that's enough for me. But I do encourage you, if other people are doing stuff, I mean, there's open mics, there's a lot of musicians that are doing live streaming. Heck, even if there's somebody reading a book or doing anything, yeah, you can pick my brain, baby. You can pick my brain. Whatever you want to do. The thing is, it's for my own sanity. And the fact that you guys are watching really is helpful. And I just can't tell you how much I appreciate it. My opinion is officially, I would say give it Tuesday. Tuesday, we're going to get locked down, I think. I just saw something. I don't know if it was you that posted it, Stephen, about the fact that Germany is now down to meetings of 2 people are the only ones. Love you too, Emily. Go call Laura and ask her why she's not on here. Yeah, people need people even for distance. And that's the thing. These kind of things really create, it's like that sense of unity. And just the fact that somebody's looking at you and saying hello, I don't even care if it's, two people. But I want to try to encourage you guys to do that. And if there's anybody that's doing it, like I know Ali Sultan is doing several open mics, virtual open mics, of course. Other people are doing them. My mom is coloring pages for the elderly, which is good because she's doing that for herself. My mom is 82, you guys, by the way. And I'm very thankful that she lives down in Des Moines, Iowa, which is where I grew up. And I'm very thankful because my sister, the drunken one that won't come on the show, will not. Very good point, Michael. Very good point. Lives right next door to her. I mean, literally, my mom's house. She lived there for several years. And then my sister and her husband bought the house right next door. I think they did it to save on babysitting costs, but that's fine. I think it's a fair trade-off because now I know that there's somebody that's very, very close to my mother in case she has any problems or needs any help with anything. I know also all my sisters are within 5 miles of my mom. So I always know that I don't have to worry about being down there. But I got to tell you, I wanted to go down. She's had a whole week to figure it out, David. I've tried to go down and see my mom, and because of the work schedule that I have, and because I've been working, a lot of you guys know this, I was working in home health care. And if you're an old person with dementia, you don't know that it's Saturday, So the days that I was scheduled, I felt very obligated, no matter what day it was, so that they could have at least the consistency of knowing that somebody was there, which, to be honest, became a little frustrating for me because then I didn't get to see my own mother, and so you can imagine my dismay when a couple of 3 weeks ago I said, "Mom, not going to work in the day job. Love to come down and see you for a few days." And my mom said, "I don't think you should come down because we're getting some coronavirus." So I honored my mother's wishes and stayed here. And to be fair, I wish I would have gone down because I don't have it, and it's been 2 weeks. And I could have, So anyway, yeah. So where's your son, Ange? How close is he to you? Because you're in Moorhead, yeah. Yeah. It's I know you don't talk like that, for gosh sakes, Mom, but it's for entertainment purposes. If you had any guts, you would come on here, but I'm afraid you wouldn't be able to figure it out. If you want to see my mom, go ahead and say yes. I'd love to see my mother. Yeah. We're all, yeah. Thank you. Well, I'm fat but healthy. Or are you talking about my mom? Yeah. My mom is 82 though, and she's still, up until the point that this all started. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, Mom, because everybody can see what you're writing. She was still driving. She wouldn't go long distances. Like she wouldn't drive up here because that's a bit far. But she would drive around town, and in fact, my mother at 82 years old was still going and visiting older people at the assisted living centers or wherever they lived, and helping them and taking them places. So, excuse me, virus. I was very happy that she was able to still do that. And when I think about the age of some of the people that I was working with, and the age of my own mother, that's what kind of got me thinking, oh man, I wish I could. Oh yeah. Always in Denver, huh? Yeah. Gosh. Oh, that's scary. Well, and remember, you can always get a hold of me however you want to. It's not the same thing as having your son there to talk to you or whatever. But you got Lovey running around, right? Lovey can keep you some company. There you go, man. There you go. Yeah. Hey, Al Nelson, how are you, buddy? Good to see you. My mom doesn't have her hair combed. She's on the keto, and she's going to run a marathon after the virus is contained. See, I mean, that's for an 82-year-old lady. She's a pretty sassy old broad, don't you think? Yeah. So, anyway, interesting things. I haven't been to the grocery store since I think Thursday. I don't know if any of you are doing takeout from restaurants. Man, I encourage you to do that because those poor people that are there have had their hours, and those are people that work on tips. Also, I just feel terrible for them. I worked at the airport last night. Again, there were about a dozen of us. We had 22 planes to de-ice, and there were people on them. These were all outbound. I don't know if people were coming in. I mean, and I assume that there are still some emergency type situations or vital situations where people have to fly on commercial airlines. I was told that Delta Airlines is losing $50 million a day. Yeah, it is. You go through things a lot faster because you're not occupied doing anything, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I haven't seen my mom in a long time, Ange. I haven't seen you in over a year, so. But anyway, yeah, it's funny to go to the grocery store because there's still so much stuff that's missing, and it's like if you see one thing, you're like, oh my god, I better pick it up. And there might not, even if it's something you don't need, or you don't, it's like, oh my gosh, I should get 2 of those, because you just never know. Yeah, that's the most difficult thing, and that's the thing that scares me the most. Because the more we start testing people, the more we're going to have people that have it. And I honestly, I was thinking about this, you guys, today. In December, got some kind of a something. I don't know if it was a virus. I don't know what it was. Some of you may remember, I was not really sick, but I also lost my voice. I don't remember having any difficulties with breathing, but I lost my voice, and it took me like close to a month to get over that. And I now have this cough that it's not persistent, but every once in a while it's just like my throat is like, and I think to myself, because we don't know anything about this, right? Is it possible that I had this already and got rid of it? I don't know. None of us know. That's the hard part about it. But anyway, given that fact, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to leave in about 6 more minutes because I don't know. It's my sister's not going to show up, and my mom's sure not going to show up. Although maybe I'll get my mom on one of these days. I've been doing mine every day at 1:00. I want to know when everybody else is doing anything. A, to watch, B, if I can help you, and C, if you want me to come on with you. And maybe maybe you don't. I don't care. It doesn't make any difference. I just want to make sure that any of us that want to do this kind of thing can support each other. Because for me, as I mentioned, I schedule it for 1:00. I have a reason to get up in the morning, and then I do it, and off about my business I go. Emily, I'll get her on next week sometime. And by the way, how are you holding up with all those kids running around over there? You got 5 little kids, all within 2 years? So, yeah, David peed in the radiator. So his car's running great. Bottle flu. All right. But anyway, I if you have anything that you would like to promote, please go ahead and just post it right in here. I've been getting about, I think the last one was 200 views. So it's not huge, but it's not it's not tiny. I don't care because I'm not a popular cat anyway. But if you're out there and you'd like to come on and do this with me, if you're a comedian, that's great. Yeah, if you like to talk, that's great. If you're a musician, that's good. Yeah, I see that. It's saw the picture of the lady all wrapped up in garbage bags going to Walmart. Mark Poulos posted that. Yeah, you should, David. Oh my gosh, Stephen, if you did YouTube how-to videos, you could put yourself out of business. But anyway, I'm trying to think out what's coming up tonight. Yeah, I mean, Emily and her kids could join my talk show if they wanted to. That'd be awesome. Stephen Tovar, you like to talk. So here's the thing. I can send any of you. Let's see here. If I do, then this is a one-time thing because I don't care because I got nobody else going on. All right. So here's the deal. I'm going to stick this in here and I can have up to 10 people on here and I can put up to 6 people on the screen. So here we go. I'm going to post and paste this and let's see how it works. I am opening the doors, ladies and gentlemen, to chaos right here. Right there is that is the invite link to get into this studio. And if you choose to hop on, let me take that off. I can't post it here, but if you choose to hop on, I will put you on. But here's the other thing. I can also kick you out if I want to. I am a dictator, but I am a benevolent dictator. Yeah, animated shorts are always fun. They're like cartoons, Carol. That was the other thing. Oh my gosh, cartoons. I've been watching all sorts of stuff, and I go back and watch really old stuff. Like I was watching Groucho Marx, You Bet Your Life, which if you're young, you don't know what that is. If you're old and at least know who Groucho Marx is, those are really funny. Because Groucho Marx is a master of, in essence, crowd work, where he just plays off of the people that James can sing, plays off the people that as he talks to them. And he had one of the, everybody knows as far as animation voices, Mel Blanc, because he did all the Warner Brothers. But the guy that did all the Hanna-Barbera stuff was named Doss Butler. And he was actually on one of those You Bet Your Life with Groucho Marx. And holy cow, that was fun to watch because nobody knew him back then. Nobody knew who he was. Grouchy McGrouchface. That's the guy. But anyway, Stephen, I posted up there earlier. If you want to come on, I got a link if you want to hop in. All you got to do is click that link and you should be able to pop in just fine. I think, but anyway, yeah. But that was, so that's what I've been doing. I've been watching that. I don't know. I've always watched The Office. Heavens to Megatroid. Yeah, that's the guy. Doss Butler was pretty gosh darn cool. Snagglepuss, Yogi Bear, Quick Straw McGraw, Baba Louie, and Huckleberry Hound. Huckleberry Hound was one of my favorites because he was just the dumbest. But he did everything dumb he did with a Southern accent. I'm not saying. I'm just saying. But anyway, so I can pop up other stuff here if I want to. I popped up an old video of me at the dinner theater that I found. I won't do that again because the audio is not very good, but you can see me dancing around and hopping around like an idiot. That's right. That's right. I've fallen and I can't get up. I'm stuck even. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. So there's 30 minutes. You guys, I really appreciate it. If you have anything coming up, let me know, as I would love to support it. Here, I'll post it again, buddy. Post it again. There it comes. Should be coming up right after what you just said there, man. And if you, I'll wait, because if you come on, let's see. I'd like to show people how this all works, because it's very fascinating. You know, you're behind the well, what's this? Hold on, let me see if I can. Emily, I'm gonna see. I gotta try to figure out a way to copy that and then open it up, because I can put it up here. I just have to be able to. I can't do it with this program. Hold on a minute. I'll figure it out. Here we go. Here we go. All right, hold on. Stand by. And okay, here's what we're gonna do. All right, folks. We're gonna open her up here. I'm gonna pop that up. That there is that James? Here we go. He's not doing anything.
You must think that I'm stupid. You must think that I'm a fool. You must think that I'm new to this. But I sang this song before. I'm never gonna let you close to me, even though you mean the most to me. It's every time I hope and I've been hurt. So I'm never gonna get and every time you leave me, the quicker this thing dry. And every time you kill the less I love you, and we don't stand a chance. It's sad, but it's true. I'm way too good at goodbye. I'm way too good at goodbye. I know you think that I'm heartless. I know you think that I'm rude. I'm just protecting my innocence. I'm just protecting my soul. I'm never gonna get too close to you, even though you mean the most to me. Every time I hope and I've been hurt. I'm never gonna get too close to you, even though you mean the most to you. 'Cause you gonna leave me in the dark. And every time you hurt me, the less that I cry. And every time you leave me, the quicker the stains dry. And every time you kill the less I love you. But we don't stand a chance. It's that, but it's true. I'm way too good at goodbye. I'm way too good at goodbye. No way that you see me cry. I'm way too good at goodbye. Oh, no, 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 no. Way too good at goodbye. I'm way too good at goodbye. Oh. Every time you hurt me, the less that I cry. And every leave the quicker the stands dry. And every time you get the least I love you, but we don't stand a chance. It's sad but it's true. I'm waiting you to goodbye.
That is my nephew, James Remick. And if you want to give a kid a real boost, go over. He's got James Remick, Roemmich. He's got a YouTube page. Go find him on YouTube and subscribe to him, or like that video, or whatever you want to do. That'd be awesome, and it would be a big favor to me if you do that. Anyway, well, since Stephen can't get on, we'll figure this out, my friend, and I'll talk with you about it. But I think I'm happy with this 36 minutes worth of babbling on, and you guys were kind enough to hop on here and talk with me. So I appreciate it very, very much. Guys, I will be on tomorrow with the Lowry mailman, Joe Tanner, and I'll be here again at 1 o'clock. I appreciate it so much. Hope you guys all have a great afternoon. Wash your hands, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.